So here we have the BMW 320 Diesel M Sport Touring on a 17 plate. We'll show you around the outside of the car first of all, and then we'll hop in and run through a few controls on the inside. But as you'll see from the outside, it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels and those 19-inch M Sport alloys. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot area, you'll see we've got those twin exhausts and rear parking sensors. The tailgate on this car opens electronically off of the key, so just push that button and it'll open up for you, and you can see that you've got masses of boot space, including that three-way split folding rear seats as well. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then I'm going to jump in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see that it's in fantastic condition the whole way round. Just briefly before I climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. As you can see, not only is it full leather, but it's this fantastic red leather with the door cards on either side to match. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so we're going to start with the dials. On the far left, we've got the fuel gauge, followed by the speedometer, then the rev counter, and then the oil temperature gauge on the far right. At the bottom in the middle, you'll see a trip computer, which includes the total miles on this car, which are only 1,641, so obviously very low mileage. You can change the information that's displayed up on the trip computer by pushing the button on the end of the indicator stalk, as you can see me doing now. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we've got cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So if you hit that button just there, ask it to dial someone in your contacts list. Once you paired your phone up, it will do that for you without you having to take your phone out of your pocket and do it manually. The phone itself is initially set up over on this central screen here. So this is BMW's business nav. Everything that you see me doing there with regards to moving through the menus is all done using the iDrive system, which is a simple left-hand operation. You can easily do it while you're driving, just down here. So this dial will take you through all the various options. When you find one you want to enter, you can push that down. It also moves to the left, to the right, up and down to move around or navigate around various menus, which I'll show you now. So, for example, if we want satellite navigation, we turn it, push it down, it'll open up. We can then input a destination should we want to, or we can just simply look at the map. When you're on the map, if you want to access the menu over to the left hand side here, you just hit that dial over to the left and it'll open that menu up, and then you can go through various different options, as you can see there. If I just hit the menu button down on the iDrive, it will take us back to the beginning. So just some of the other bits you got up here: multimedia. There's a few ways to listen to music. We've got a CD player, auxiliary input, USB input, and we can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth as well. So once you pair up your phone, you can not only make and receive phone calls, but you can, as I say, stream music wirelessly too. When it comes to radio, this car's got DAB digital radio as well as FM and AM. And also another thing that's really useful that appears up here, if I pop the car into reverse, is the full colour reversing camera, as you can see just there, which is really, really handy. And that's on top of the parking sensors that it's got as well. Moving our way down, we've got the CD player and then the climate control. So this is dual zone climate control. If we just turn it on a moment, we can adjust the fan speed here, the temperature independently on the left and right hand sides of the car, and then simply hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto and it will maintain those temperatures for you. This car has also got a heated driver and passenger seats as well. Working our way down, we've got a 6-speed manual gearbox, and next to that we've got various buttons that will change the setup of the car. So we can turn off traction control, we can put car in sport mode, Eco Pro mode, or leave it in comfort where it is now, and that will affect the sensitivity of the accelerator pedal and the firmness of the steering as well. The iDrive we briefly touched on already, and then all the way back in the centre armrest we've got the auxiliary and USB input that I've already mentioned. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.